Commissioner, we have a major breakthrough in the West Side Strangler case, sir. After 8 years of intensive investigation, we finally have incriminating evidence that Wilson is the strangler. We have a full set of his fingerprints on a donut, sir. That's right, sir. Believe it or not, on a donut. Yes, sir.
Captain.
Just a minute. Well, thank you, sir. But I think Rappaport and McCluskey deserve the credit. And then the man is done in by leaving his fingerprints on a cheap powdered donut. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, sir. What is it, Hammer?
Nothing.
Help but notice the beauty of your form. Hi.
You know, Hammer, this has to be the hardest part of our job. Telling a person someone they love is gone. I hate doing this.
Well, just let me handle it.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. This is Detective Dory Duro. We're police officers.
Oh, what do you want?
Well, ma'am, there was an auto accident and your husband's dead. So go ahead and cry if you want to.
Oh, my God. No! We want to offer our deepest condolences, Mrs. Jordan.
Jordan? But I'm Mrs. Perlin. The Jordans live next door.
I was one house off. Now, you know, this never would have happened if you'd had your address clearly marked on that curb out there. So just consider this a warning.
We're very sorry. I don't believe it. How did you get here?
Yeah, like
That's a stupid question, Duro. How did I get here?
Will you just tell me?
Well, it's basic biology. My mother and father were in love, and then one night they got together.
I'm talking about how you got to the station. Don't you know there's a price on your head? Look at this.
Chief, I find this man perfectly rational. Anybody mind if I smoke?
Oh, you light a cigarette in front of me, sir. You know what you get?
Whoa, no!
A stick of gum. The Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking is very bad for your health. Why don't you just quit?
Captain, are you really serious about giving up your career just to get back with your ex-wife?
What if I am?
It's disgusting. Real men don't need women.
Hammer, without women, you would never have been born.
Prove it.
Well, I've heard enough. I'll just find Krugel and torture him and get him to tell me where the other scum-suckers are hiding.
I don't care what methods you use, Hammer. Just bring back my daughter.
I will, sir. Dead or alive.
But the point is to bring her back alive, Hammer.
Oh, right. No, alive, of course. Why else would I say dead? No, I don't.
You're not the same man I married. You've changed. Ever since you became captain of that precinct, something has... It's turned you into a bitter, angry man. What did it to you?
How's this investigation coming? Any leads?
Not really, but after a few more victims get killed, we'll have more to go on.
A few more? Hammer, you're not supposed to let anybody else get killed. You're supposed to stop that maniac. Look what the press has labeled this creep.
Oh, this makes me want to throw up. Look at that. Why is the press always glorifying violent people? They write about somebody like me for a change.
Don't you take anything you want?
This is my apartment. You're breaking and entering.
The door was open.
Then you're entering.
Look, my car broke down in it, and I needed to use the phone.
You're lying. There's a pay phone in the lobby.
It's broken. I just need to make a quick call.
Now I know you're lying. I've never heard a woman make a quick call. All right, you people, move along. Rest of you people, stay there. All right, kids, come on along.
Imagine what it's like being a coroner. Going to bed every night, knowing the first thing to greet you in the morning is a dead body.
Of course I can imagine, DeRoe. I told you. I was married for 5 years.
Let's go over what we know so far. 15 Elvis impersonators have been murdered, and they all share one common denominator.
Right, they're all dead.
Be careful, Sledge. Attempting to snare a serial killer could end in death.
I certainly hope so. I haven't killed a serial killer in months.
Inspector Hammer, what do you think of the videotape we just saw?
Well, I didn't think it had enough action, but it had a great finish. On a Hammer scale, I'd give it 4 bullets.
Well, do you think that...
Hey, I never think. That's what makes me a good cop. Now, will you get off my back, you prattling parasite?
The reason we're here, Inspector Hammer, is to invite you to join a clandestine group whose members share the singular purpose of righting wrongs through force and aggression.
Oh, I'm already a registered Republican.
No, the Vigilante Squad.
She offered.
Inspector Hammer, any predictions about the future?
Yes. Scientists will perform the first brain transplant, and you'll be the recipient.